Hello and welcome to the Energetics of Business podcast, where we bridge the gap between the woo-woo and the tech. My name is Michelle Douglas and I'm an energetic alignment expert helping entrepreneurs to tap into their inner power and create a business that flows with ease and authenticity. In each episode, we'll dive into the strategies that blend soulful alignment with practical business know-how. Now, let's dive in and align your business from the inside out. Why, hello there, it's Michelle Douglas here, and today we're going to be talking about how to market your business without feeling spammy. No one wants to be sold to, right? And I figured I would record this video today to help you to not come across that way. You're probably not already, but you might be worried that you are. So we're going to go down this road. Okay, so when we are marketing our business, we obviously need to mention whatever it is we're selling, okay? Whether that be something that you're offering as a freebie or a particular product or service as well. So let's dive into, I've got 10 things that I will cover. So number one is to focus on helping and not selling. So if you can offer information or advice or tips that will actually help the person engaging in that content, whether it be video, written, audio, whatever, then you will always come across as someone who has expertise in that topic, okay? So if you're helping rather than selling, then you're going to come across quite differently. The next thing is to share valuable insights. So it sort of follows on from that first one in that you're offering information that will help the person engaging in that content, or what do you call it? Indulging? No, I can't even work out the word right now. I'm not a words person, but anyway. So yeah, if you're sharing valuable insights and not just your offers, then you're going to come across again as someone who genuinely wants to help them. Now, if you are always pushing your information out to people, as in your offers, they're going to feel like they're being sold to, and no one wants to be sold to. Of course, you can add to the end, hey, by the way, I've got this offer. Please sign up at this address. This is what I usually do. I do my whole thing. Or you can start it off at the beginning and say, hey, I've got this free quiz. Go to energeticsofbusinesshub.com/quiz to sign up for my free funny quiz. You can do that as well, but don't harp on that content too long. Move on to the next thing as quickly as you can. Telling stories creates genuine connection. So this is talking about if you've got something that you have personally experienced that your target audience are probably experiencing right now, it really helps to share the story. So for example, in my business, because I'm in that technical side as well as the energetic side, I have had situations where I was doing all the technical stuff and the doing and the action perfectly. Well, I thought it was, but I wasn't seeing results. And that's purely because there was an energetic element going on that was preventing me from being seen by my clients. So once I addressed that, I was able to put myself out there in the same way as I was before, but without those energetic blocks, and I was able to draw clients in. So there's that element that I sort of wanted to share with people, and I will be sharing more of over time, and also sharing my client stories, because just yesterday I recorded another belief code session that sort of went through some limiting beliefs that my client had that are preventing her from experiencing the outcomes that she wants in her life. So not just your story, it can be your client's stories as well, with their permission, or if you can tell it in such a generic way that no one knows it's them, then go right ahead. Another thing you can do is to offer solutions to real problems your clients face. So you'll notice if you look through my video history, I've got videos on how to whitelist an email in Gmail. And that's something I have actually Googled myself. And if I wasn't able to find that content online, I would have got really frustrated. So I created that for my clients or anyone who finds me in their searches, so that they can actually get a solution to the problem where all of their emails are going to junk or not making it through, things like that. So also too, I'm working on a program at the moment that helps people to come up with batched content, so a whole heap of content for a month in a much shorter time than it would normally have taken them. And I've just created some automation processes to make it easy for people. They don't have to actually pay money to the different platforms to implement this process. But that's something I'm working on at the moment. It's just like, well, if you're struggling to come up with content ideas, what I'm about to teach you will get you a month's worth in a relatively short time. I'm yet to time it, but I'm hoping within a couple of hours I'll have 30 days of content set up pretty quickly. Be authentic and show up as yourself. You know, you've got me, warts and all. I'm not dressed up. I'm in my usual office clothes, which is my daggy t-shirt. I got a pair of shorts on that you can't see. My hair, yeah, it's in a ponytail because it needs a wash. This is me, and I think I'm a bit funny. So sometimes I'll say funny things, well, things that I think are funny. You don't have to think they're funny, but anyway, but this is me, right? When you show up authentically, and I'm finding that if you're doing this on video, especially if you're doing reels and things like that, you tend to get a lot more engagement. The people are seeing the real you and they're able to connect with that. So if you're just showing up as how you think people want to see you showing up, you're not going to come across as authentic. And if you're going to make sales at all, people need to know you, they need to like you, and they need to trust you. And if you're coming across as inauthentic, you're never going to get that trust from them. So make sure you're staying as authentic as you can. Number 6, provide free, helpful resources to build trust. And this is something that I am working on and do already. So there's a few videos up on my pages at the moment that offer free tips on how to do something. There's also going to be some more content around energy type practices that you can implement yourself to help clear some blocked energies that are preventing you from achieving abundance in your business. So make sure you're providing this information or resources to your people to, again, you're creating a sense of trust, I guess, and people see you as the expert because you're putting out all this content and it's useful and they're able to use that content for their own benefit. They'll keep coming back for more if you keep dishing it out. And yes, of course, you can then upgrade them if they want to upgrade to something that costs them money that goes into a lot more detail. Okay, so it's just your doorway in. So you've got to open the door, show them who you are, show them how you deliver what you deliver, and they can decide from there whether they know, like, or trust you. And if all three is a yes, then you're going to get them to buy from you down the track. Engage in conversations and not pictures. This is number 7. So when you are sending messages out to people, don't make it just about the pitch. Like, yes, you might put an occasional one out there, but make sure most of what you're putting out there is about being authentically you, engaging in conversations. Like I shared a reel yesterday, I think it was yesterday, of the new set of shelves that my husband built. See these beautiful shelves here? So he built them on, here's my potatoes. I've got my positive potatoes. I've got one that says, I may be a tiny potato, but I believe in you. Go do your thing. So that's that one. And then I've got this one, life was all out of lemons, so here's a potato instead. And I have these little things around that I'm sharing with you. They're just my little things. And sometimes I refer to them when I'm doing energy work. But yeah, so he built that and I shared that and I talked about how decluttering your space is actually also going to clear any stagnant energy. So I linked that into energy. So I wasn't actually selling anything from that reel. It was more just a, hey, you should do this to create a benefit for yourself. Number 8. Share client success stories or testimonials, and that speaks for itself. It helps again with that trust factor. If they're seeing people who are benefiting from whatever it is you are offering. So I do a lot of case study type videos, and you'll be seeing more from me as time goes on some of the parts of the programs that I offer. So my programs offer a whole bunch of different modalities, from Akashic Records to Belief Code to rekindled ancient wisdom and channeling and all sorts of stuff. So I will be recording all of those calls, and some aspects of that content will be shared with the world so that they can see exactly what my clients experience. Obviously, I wouldn't do it without their permission because some people don't want their information shared, and that's perfectly fine. But even just having someone come through and share a testimonial, you put that on your page, people will see that and go, okay, well, this person obviously knows what they're doing. And I've got testimonials that are quite old on my page at the moment because they are relevant to what I'm doing now. So they've gone up there. I've got more recent ones that I am yet to put up, but I will be planning on doing that in the near future when I get time. But yeah, make sure you put up stories, or success stories or testimonials are always a good thing. And with my content creation course, with the automated bits to it, I will be asking for testimonials from that because I want to make sure that the people that do that course who are struggling to create their content do get from having nothing to 30 days worth in a really short time and can share about that. The next thing is number 9, post content that educates, entertains, or inspires. Well, as you can see, these are all pretty much the same thing. But you need to make sure that what you're sharing is going to help the people that are watching or listening or reading, okay? And the last one, number 10, trust that aligned clients will be drawn to you. So this comes back to the authenticity. If you are being authentic, you're going to attract energetically clients to you that are in alignment with that energy. So when you put yourself out there, make sure you are being as authentic as you can. Otherwise, you're going to attract people who are aligned with the message, but not necessarily you, and you'll end up creating a less than ideal result for yourself. So I will leave you with that one, and I look forward to chatting to you again very soon.